Today we're talking about the Yamaha R7 and why you might want to think twice before buying it. Before you spend your hard-earned money on this bike, you seriously need to hear this first. I know how it feels. You see this bike online, on YouTube, Instagram, or at a dealership, and instantly you're hooked. The design looks aggressive, the body is sharp, and it gives you that full supersport vibe. It feels like this is the bike you've been waiting for. But here's the reality: what you see online is not the full story. After spending real time with the Yamaha R7, riding it in different conditions, and actually using it daily, things start to feel very different. Let's start with performance. On paper, the Yamaha R7 looks impressive. The engine is responsive, acceleration is decent, and it has that sporty feel everyone wants. And yes, on open roads, it can be really fun. But real life isn't an empty highway. In city traffic, especially during daily commutes, the experience changes. The throttle at low speeds can feel slightly jerky, and it's not as smooth as you'd expect. It requires more control, more focus, and less enjoyment. Now let's talk about comfort. At first, the riding position feels aggressive and exciting. But after 30 to 40 minutes, you'll start to feel the pressure. The seat is quite firm, and the forward-leaning posture puts stress on your wrists and back. For short rides, it's fine. But for longer rides or everyday use, it can get uncomfortable very quickly. And here's something most people don't talk about: the heat. In traffic, especially in warmer weather, the Yamaha R7 tends to heat up more than expected. You'll feel that heat around your legs, and over time, it becomes annoying. Now let's talk about fuel economy. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not great either. If you ride aggressively, which most people do on a bike like this, you'll notice the more money spent. Maintenance is another factor people ignore at the start. Servicing costs, parts, and overall upkeep can be higher than you think. And depending on your area, finding parts or experienced mechanics for this specific bike might not always be easy. Now don't get me wrong. The Yamaha R7 is not a bad bike. In fact, in the right conditions, it's a lot of fun. On open roads, with less traffic, when you really push it, it feels alive. The handling is sharp, the design turns heads, and the overall riding experience can be exciting. People will notice it. You will get attention. It definitely has that wow factor. But here's the truth no one tells you. A great-looking sport bike is not always the best daily bike. So before you make your final decision, ask yourself this: what do I actually need? If you want comfort, daily usability, better fuel economy, and low maintenance, you might want to reconsider. But if your priority is style, sporty feel, and weekend rides, and you're okay with the downsides, then maybe the Yamaha R7 is still worth it for you. Just don't buy it because of hype. Don't buy it just because it looks good online. Buy it because it fits your lifestyle. Because once you buy it, you're going to live with it every single day. So take your time. Think smart. And make the right choice.